Since independence, the tradition has been for presidents to appoint trusted lieutenants to head the finance docket. Jomo Kenyatta tapped his political soulmate James Gishoro as independent Kenya's first finance minister. Gishoro had the mammoth challenge of balancing the accounts of a fledgling black majority nation facing mass exodus of white settlers who controlled 70% of the economy. Retired President MWAI KIBAKI, who took over from Gishoro in 1969 until 1982, is credited with Kenya's economic boom years, where the cost of life was generally affordable despite the government exercising price control of basic commodities.
We are in this thing together. We either hang together or, as the saying is, we hang separately.
MAGUGU took over from KIBAKI and managed the dubious honor of being the first finance minister to delay the budget by a month. So secretive was the budget-making process that MAGUGU's assistant minister Daniel Moss got sacked for alleging the budget had been leaked.
It was top secret. It was sort of the government saying, well, this is how we're going to spend our money, period, and this is just what we're going to do. There was really no culture, and although this is something that the civil society really worked on over the years, is how do you get citizens to get government accountability going.
Today, budget reading has become a dull but necessary ritual, partly because the immediate impact on ordinary citizens' lives is not always obvious. Besides, the budget figures have become mind-bogglingly big as the shilling lost its value and the economy expanded such that few understand them.
We are presenting to Parliament the first ever Kenya shillings 1.155 trillion budget, the largest indeed in the history of this country.
Devolution also has played its role in demystifying the process.
Kenyans never felt that the central budget really changed their lives. And quite frankly, it had reached a stage where Kenyans are like, well, they're just telling us how much they're going to eat.
A number of cases have been brought before the courts for prosecution.
In years gone by, you would more or less know the change of prices of essential commodities by the evening of the budget day. The finance minister, through the Price Control Board, determined that, but that has changed.
But now with an open market, those things are largely addressed or influenced by market forces, and sort of the cost of living, inflation. So these are dynamics that aren't informed by the budget. These are economic phenomena that government tries to manage.
Gone, too, has been public interest.
Budget speeches are really quite boring. And although you'll try and follow it over the radio, it's really only the guys who understand economic and business and finance matters that then provide the analysis the next day that the citizens can understand.
For Citizen Live at 9, I am Mawathe.